Oh, oh, oh. Something's fishless in our kitchen today.
Yes, 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 yes. What's going on, Paige?
Well, I am going to be featuring this incredible brand of they have vegan fish fillets as well as crab cakes. And you were telling me they have vegan shrimp.
They have vegan shrimp. It's amazing. It is so delicious.
So
Yes.
let's get cooking, shall we? What are you
Okay.
making?
I am making crab cakes. Oops, wrong one. I'm making crab cakes out of jackfruit. So let me get right to it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So,
All
all right.
right.
Okay. So I took the crab cakes out. I mean crab cakes. Darn. I took the jackfruit out of the can, rinsed it and drained it, and then squeezed all as much moisture out of it as I could. Right. This is just going to show you what I've done. I had to let them sit in the refrigerator for about an hour so that they can harden. So I'm just going to give you the steps on what I did to get to the last point, and I'll show you. So in here, we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce, vegan Worcestershire sauce. We have cilantro. I take my nori sheets and I put them in my NutriBullet, and then I go ahead and grind them up. So because I love the taste of the sea, so I like to have a lot of that in my jackfruit. We're going to add some chives in there. And then we're going to go ahead and season it up. So I have an array of seasoning. I have Old Bay as my staple. We're going to add some garlic powder, onion powder. Some Dijon mustard is also going in there. I'm sorry, my kitchen's shaped weird. So we have some Dijon mustard that's also going to go in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So we're just going to add some Dijon mustard. We're going to add some Old Bay. I'm just going to shake up a lot, So it's starting to look like this. We're going to put the garlic and onion powder in it. And then what I do is I take the just eggs. You take 3 tablespoons, makes 1 egg. So I use that as my binder. So I just take 3 tablespoons of just eggs, put it in the mix. And then we're going to add some panko and some bread crumbs. Mix it all up. And then we're going to form patties. And I put them in the refrigerator. So let me show you what they look like.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, so I kind of did a prep earlier. So here are the jackfruit crab cake patties, right? So we have everything in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them into the skillet and fry them up. It's going to take 5 to 7 minutes on each side till they're nice and crispy. And so that's kind of what I did, folks. So I'm excited.
I love it. Well, Sherri, I put this one in the pan and warmed it up and got it all crispy. So I'm just showing everybody, like, okay, maybe you were like me and you did a drive-through and you ordered yourself a fish sandwich. So I just warmed this up. This is what it is. And I'm going to make it like, taste just like home. Now I'm going to make my own tartar sauce. But I started with the Vegenaise, the vegan mayo right here. Follow your heart, which I love. There's lots of brands, but this one's my favorite. It's super old school, like yummy yum. What do you think I'm going to add to it? Yes, I'm going to add some pickle relish. That's right. Let's get that in there. We're going to put that right in there. Oh, we definitely need some fresh lemon for sure. Here's my question of the day, y'all. For those of you that use this press, do you put the lemon in like this, like that, or do you turn it around? What do you do? Do you put it like that and then squish it, or do you turn it?
Yeah, I tried both ways.
Yeah, me too. So I'm going to try this.
I want to get the most juice out.
Yeah.
And so I don't know which one is really the best. I tried to figure that out, but I do both ways.
All right. Well, I do both ways too, and I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze that in here. What else do we want to add to this? By all means, some garlic. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and use my garlic salt, and I'm also going to put some pepper because, I don't know, you just can never have enough pepper. You know what I mean?
Yes. So I just want to show you guys some alternatives if you're trying to swap out your fish. And I know a lot of us, fish is usually the last thing that goes out of our diet, but it is bothering the environment. It is causing havoc on the environment with the big industry fishing, where they take the large nets. If you've seen Seaspiracy, they take large nets and they trail the whole bottom of the ocean, and they don't care what they catch. And those animals that die, they either throw them back. They're just considered waste. So if we want to help our environment, and maybe have them reduce the farming fishing, these are alternatives that you can eat that could be less harmful, because you have to remember fish is high in mercury. And now with all the spills that we're having in the ocean and and pollution, those are things that we're putting in our body, right? If you think about trying some of the alternatives, you're gonna do your part of saving the environment and saving some fishes.
That's right. Watching Seaspiracy is really important for sure, you all. So guess what? We are showcasing for you today how to have a fishless, delicious fishy
meal. We're gonna do that today. A fishy-less meal, right?
So,
and you know what, Paige? One thing we have to say is, though, even though we're eating this fish, I was just going to say that the nori is really good for you. I mean, this is your omega. Amazing. Yeah, your omega, your seaweed is so awesome for your body.
Yes. So I'm going to take some of that now. I heard you say that you put this into the blender, into the Vitamix.
And I grind it all up.
Well, that's one way. You could also tear it up. If you want to just be a little bit old school like me, take it into small pieces. I'm going to add it into my tartar sauce, y'all, to make it kind of fishless. But let me go back to what you just said about Seaspiracy. I believe you mentioned.
Yes.
Trillions of bycatch are lost.
Bycatch, that's the word. Bycatch
are lost in the ocean with the nets. So we got to make sure that we are making some changes, because desertification in the ocean happens because of climate crisis that we're in, the global warming. And we can do something about that by changing out for plants on our plate. That's why we're here for you. So now I obviously love my sriracha. I'm down to the last little drag.
I love that stuff.
I'm going to put some of this in here too, because you want a little kick. You can also put some cayenne pepper into your tartar sauce, y'all. So, hey, y'all, have you heard? Oh my gosh, head on over. We have so many recipes in there on janeunchained.com. I want to just head you over there because there's a lot going on in there too. Fishless, fishy, yummy. The other thing I love to use are the garbanzo beans. You see a lot of people make
I have that too. I like garbanzo beans, and you can make a great tuna with this. And not only that, jackfruit. You can make a great tuna with jackfruit. I mean, so many options you can use. And another one that's really good is artichoke hearts. I use those in a crab cake. I made a crab cake with artichoke hearts. And I also had hearts of palm. It's another vegetable that you can use and mimic a seafood dish. So, I mean, there's all kinds of ways. And listen, you guys, this is so inexpensive. We're talking about $2 to $3 a can. Sometimes you can find them on sale, 2 for whatever. And you got a whole meal for your family, So, I mean, it's pretty cool.
I'm going to take two. Hi, everybody out there. We see you, Tom and Tina and Tonya. Oh, my gosh. Let's see who else is in here. Laura and we've got a Lori in here. Hi, Lori.
Hi,
Lori. Oh, my gosh. Please. I can barely read this. Hi, Janice. Oh, my gosh. Look at all these friends. Y'all, I'm so glad.
I can't see the friends, but hi, everybody.
Let me just say, I'm going to start constructing my delicious fishless sandwich. Delicious fishless. Say it 10 times in a row. Delicious fishless. Delicious fishless. Something's fishless in our kitchen. Plant-based in the burbs. Boom, boom, boom. Plant-based in the burbs. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Okay.
I'm flipping mine over, so go ahead and
she's doing a flip. I'm doing a toss and catch. Now, what do you use? I want to hear what you use. So write in the chat what you use to make your favorite fishless, delicious sandwich. Now, I also love, because you see me loving on this all the time, the Dave's Killer Bread. I love it. We'll get back to you, Sherri.
I love that too. Okay,
take it to you.
So you know what I decided to do? It's still cooking in the oven. I mean, in the skillet. So I put a little top on it just to make sure that it cooks through all the way. And I still want to get that nice crispiness on the outside. So hopefully we will get that. I also made a great coleslaw to go with that, because I wanted something easy for dinner, nothing really too heavy. So like 2 crab cakes and a little bit of coleslaw, because I just love coleslaw. So I have that in the refrigerator. I really prepped today because I wanted to make sure that I had everything done for you guys. But I also want to talk about, again, the effects of what's happening with the ocean. And we know that the ocean is basically giving us oxygen. I had wrote down a little notes to talk about some of the things that happen with the ocean. What did I do with it? Okay, so we
while you're finding that, I'm going to construct my fishless.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So I spread on top of here my delicious tartar sauce, my homemade tartar sauce.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh my gosh, so quick. I just mixed it up really fast. It's so fast and quick. Boom. And now what are we going to have? It wouldn't be the same without it. We need a beautiful piece of lettuce. So we're going to put that on there. But I remembered something I forgot.
I want you to I was just going to say, why don't you take the screen so I can grab some of my things to put together.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. It's all you, girl. It's all you.
Okay, all me. All me. I got the full screen. I can take the full screen right here. Stay with me. Check it out. She's laughing in the background. All right, so we have it constructed here. But now what did I forget to put on here? Because I think we need a little bit more lemon. So I really dig my squeezy lemon squeezer, my gadget. I'm loving it. So inside the tartar sauce, we use the delicious Follow Your Heart veggies. Okay, how easy is this? Make your own. We added some scrumptious and hot sriracha. Why not? Then what else do you think we put in there? Yes, some pickled relish. If you don't have pickled relish, you just make your own. Get some pickles, chop them up, right? We put in a little bit of pepper. And we did the nori sheet. Yes, the seaweed nori sheet. That's right. Those are good by themselves, but in case you want to make some sushi, you get the big ones, and then you have multi-purpose because you can just break up the big one into small pieces. And then we added a little bit of garlic salt. Now you could do garlic chopped up, right? We could do chopped up garlic. My sandwich is ready to go. Oh my gosh. Now, right in the chat, what ways do you make a delicious fishless whatevs? If you make a tuna or you make a meal, like maybe you've got a favorite plant-based shrimp, or you like a plant-based crab cake like Sherri's making, or like me, I've got a little fishless filet. All right, so Sherri, I'm going to share the screen because I'm about to bite into my deliciousness.
I'm still cooking over here.
There you are.
Yeah, I'm still cooking over here, guys.
Okay, she's still cooking. Well, let's go ahead and put the bun on.
Yeah, you might as well take a bite too. So I'm just going to show you the coleslaw. Super easy. Carrots, cabbage, red cabbage, whatever else you want to put in. I made it quick, simple. I just bought an organic mix already together. I cleaned the bag because I always clean the vegetables, even though they say they've been washed. I always clean them again, drain them, and then I went on and mixed up my ingredients, veggies. We use apple cider vinegar. You could either use maple syrup or organic cane sugar. What else did I put in there? Apple cider vinegar. I mean, it's super simple, and that's it. And if you have poppy seeds, which I didn't have at this time, tastes amazing on your coleslaw.
That sounds yummy.
It's so good. It's really good,
Ooh.
So hi, Carol. So I'm just glad everybody's here for our fish meal.
We're saying, chips ahoy and ahoy fishless. Let's have some fun. Your kids, if a pastime in your family has been fishing for fish in the ocean, it's time to stop. There's lots of fun things you can do. If you have littles, like if you have grandkids or if you have kids, you can throw toys into the water and have them. There's these little fishing rods with magnets on the bottom and
Oh,
magnets
cute.
on the little toys, and you're fishing for the toys. There's lots of things you can do. You can use a net to fish out toys. There's plenty of things. You don't need to fish out, and we need our fish to be in the ocean. We need the ocean. We need the ocean for the breathability. It is
That's
the
right.
largest lungs.
That's right. It's the ocean. The ocean is gives us more oxygen, they said, than the Amazon, in which the Amazon is being burnt. So, you know, that's one of the ways, the rainforest, we need that as well. But
do this.
The ocean, we do need that for our oxygen. And we
Yes.
don't know how everything in this environment plays for our life. You know, everything, what's the word? How I want to say it. It all has a part in keeping us alive and keeping this earth moving and breathing. So,
okay, now I just got to tell you, I so appreciate that. And you can go to Seaspiracy and get a lot of information about the netting and the issues. Plant-based Dave's Killer Bread are the best. They don't have any honey in there. There's no dairy. You always want to check your buns.
Yes.
Check your buns, baby. Make sure that they don't have any dairy or honey. I love getting you. I
love that. That caught me off guard. Seriously. Check your buns. That was pretty good.
Save our oceans. Okay. Oh gosh, Sherri, we're going full screen on you because that looks incredible.
All right, so I just want to show you guys. Here it is. This is the coleslaw. I put a little lemon slices on it. I'll put it over there. And this is my crab cake. So I like my stuff super crunchy. Maybe other people may not, but I do like to have that crunch. So I like a little brownness on that. And I can't wait to eat it because I'm hungry for one. And I always loved crab cakes. I was always a seafood eater. And that was the last thing for me to go in my diet when I decided to go vegan, plant-based. So, you know, that's what I did. So finding these alternatives, you know, Gardein makes an amazing product. I understand there's another one called Catch.
Good catch.
Good catch. Yes. I haven't tried that yet.
Amazing.
I will. So, I mean, you know, if you don't want to try to experiment and make recipes that would mimic the seafood taste, then you can buy these products that are already made for you, which are quick and easy to prepare. We see how fast Paige was able to make her fish sandwich. So, you know, super, super easy.
Oh, it's
and this one, you know, takes a little time. You need to put the crab cakes in the refrigerator, or next time I think I would do the freezer to make them a little harder so they can stay together. But, you know, it's still going to have the taste that I want, right? And you're eating all plants. That's what's so freaking amazing.
Yeah. And you know, you can head to nutritionfacts.org and get information about why you would want to eat plant-based diet. Like if you're just new, you just found us, you just wandered in our kitchen. Nutritionfacts.org. You can also head to Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine and get more info about why fish is not good for our bodies and how you can get more plants on your plate. So y'all, we are full of resources. We're so happy to be here with you always. We are here weekly to bring you come on.
Good stuff. I can't wait to find my fork so I can dig it.
All right, everybody. Yes. And thank you, everybody, for chatting with us. You're so much fun, too. Oh, my gosh, Carol. Thank you, Carol. We love you. Thank you so much.
I'm just really thankful that all of you guys are here in our kitchen making comments, which is wonderful. Engagement is awesome. And being a community to bring good food to you, plant-based food, and then ushering other people in to experiment and try is really, really amazing. I just love it. I'm just grateful for that. I'm sorry. I'm grateful.
And you know, with this changing of the seasons and with holidays and so forth, you need to have some real recipes that you can make your own, that you feel good about, and you're like empowered. So when you walk into that party or you're showcasing something, you're like, I made this and I learned this on Plant-Based in the Burbs, or what? Right?
Yeah.
Right? We're here for you. We're here for you.
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, I think it's time to go. So find us Plant-based in the Burbs. We're over there on social media, Plant-based in the Burbs. And we're so grateful you found us here on Jane and Jane. We'll see you next time, y'all.
Next time. Next Wednesday. 5, right?
Yeah, peace and plants, y'all. Love ya.
Bye.